Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Her Royal Highness the Queen, in our language you call Nyabaole, in Uganda they call Nabagereka, Counsel Eeron Kiiza. First of all, I want to introduce that gentleman sitting there. The Queen, I cannot introduce her because you have already known who she is. That is David Bradford Nguru. He works in the kingdom as my personal assistant and speech writer as well. So that's why he's always with me here. On the behalf of the royal family and on my own behalf and of that one of the kingdom, I warmly welcome you here in the palace. Whatever the king is a palace. Because a person may ask her that, but you were in Uganda. The palace is supposed to be in Kasese. No, wherever the king sits, even if I sit under the tree, it is the palace. Yeah, so I warmly welcome here. I welcome you here. And thank you very much to think of it. The Kasese has been almost a place of crisis, one after the other, a lot of time. So he did not come there for a personal visit or pleasure. He came there to fight a crisis, which was in Kasese. The entire government of Rwenzururu, the Prime Minister, the cabinet, were under arrest. Going through court procedures, a military tribunal, which they call court martial, which was just sitting in a public place in Rwenzururu Square. So the same problem almost is still going on in Kasese. And above all, I would like to thank General Salim Saleh, who also came on our side, joining them to defend us. Then eventually the government decided to release us amnesty. So we are released the amnesty. So we are here. And we are trying to build a very good cooperation with the government. And I believe it's going on very well here in Kampala. But the problem always starts in Kasese. And there are troublemakers there in Kasese. They cause a problem and then come here and start lying to the top offices, intelligence offices. A small thing, they will say that, oh, those people, they're conniving with the enemies, the ADF and the what, all those kind of things. Because they want to win their side. But I believe God is there. He's working. As we speak now, currently we're having another humanitarian crisis in Kasese. We are dealing with it, but the RDC in Kasese, Lieutenant Joel Walusimbi, is still stubborn to cooperate with the stockholders in Kasese to solve the problem peacefully and amicably. But for him, he decided to starve people. That thing is related to land issue, the land issue problem. Then the farmers, when they feel that they are not being compensated very well, they decided to camp to come out and camp at the District Commissioner's office in Kasese. So they have been occupying that office for almost 3 months.
Over 3 months.
But so then, but the government and the RDC have been quiet until recently, almost 2 weeks now. The RDC decided to chase them away by force. And then we feel that using force, that could cause another catastrophe in Kasese, following the other one, 2016. And we don't want that one bloodshed to be shed all the time, the blood to be shed all the time. So, up to now, people are being stabbed in the camp, which the RDC has chosen to use as a weapon, starvation, to use starvation as a weapon to chase people away. And that is inhuman, to starve somebody to death, to starve somebody. But all stakeholders, religious leaders, the Omusinga administration, local government, mayor's office, some members of parliament have tried to convince the RDC to use a peaceful method to get these people out of there. For sure, nobody is supporting them. That is a good idea to occupy the office of the RDC. But because of the problem they are facing, is forcing them to do that. And then the government should also appeal to the government, even to His Excellency the President, to come out, to come and solve the matter in a peaceful way, not a forceful way. So, that is the problem we're having there. So I'm saying this because you people, you are lawyers. When such things happen, you expect that maybe you will be invited to come, also to be a part of the struggle, to handle it. Yes, because if the situation gets worse, that means that the law will come in to solve the problem. And so I'm appealing to the government, and then I take this chance to appeal to the government, to His Excellency the President, and the Minister of Land, to come out and settle the problem of these people. Actually, having a camp of people in Kasese, this one is not the first one. There was another one before. A group of Basongora, they came, and when they did not have anywhere to settle, also they made a camp in National Park, Queen Elizabeth National Park. And the government went there quickly to settle their problem. The question is why they cannot solve the problem of the Bakonzo the way they solved the problem of our brothers Basongoras. So, this is the crisis now we are facing in Kasese. You have been going there to solve crisis. You never know. We don't know how it will end. Maybe it may go on and on and on and on and on, and then we decide also to invite some lawyers to come in to settle, because we cannot just sit there and watch people being starved to death in a country like this. As the Queen mentioned it, we Ugandans were supposed to live in peace, have freedom, enjoy our country, cherish it anyway. We want the Pearl of Africa. The Pearl of Africa. Cannot just be calling it a Pearl of Africa and then we don't implement the meaning of Pearl of Africa. The Kasese becoming there all the time because we have some saboteurs who always who don't want peace. Always to create problems, and especially when it comes to the side of Bagira people or Bakonzo people. But I want also to be treated equally like other tribes because we are Ugandans by the Constitution of Uganda 1962, which says that anybody who that Constitution found already born in Uganda is a citizen. So all the citizens of Uganda who pay taxes to the government of the Republic of Uganda. So we need to be treated equally like our brothers. So I thank His Excellency the President is trying to help us and making us feel comfortable and everything. I thank you very much.
I will send greetings to the other members of the legal team we have always worked with. And of course, unfortunately, one of them who joined the Wakafuzi is grounded. He's not well, but we keep praying, and once in a while I check on him. Indeed, I will go and check on him in a few days and let him know that he's still remembered and cherished. No big words, because yes, I feel home. I know that very well, and that's why I had the confidence, because not everyone is going to come here and feel like they can really come to the kingdom. And so I am a son. I'm happy to be born here, and I take a note of now with another crisis. The crises are not ending, but it's not just Rwenzururu. Maybe Rwenzururu has more of them, but the country is not.
The whole country is
it's different types of crises, but we shall try to think and see what we can do to contribute to the solution. Hopefully, even a better Uganda that we all aspire to have. David, I hope I have not spoken too much for your liking. Thank you very much.
You are a twin. Twins and don't make mistakes.
Yeah. Thank you.
The Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.